Howdy guys, NintendoCapriSun here. Welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders 2. In the last episode, our Deitree got destroyed by some big pink ape who thinks he owns the world. And so we decided to venture out to find the old Deitree that the original builder built. Because it turns out he built it. He didn't plant it and let it grow by itself, he actually built it. And this is the blueprint for... well... does it say? It says Deitree level 1. How many levels are there then? Well, I guess we'll just have to find out. But even now, for level 1 of the Deitree, we need all this. Bark 200, grassy earth 4, softwood 45. This is a lot of stuff. 88 leaves? It's a bit much. Blimmin' egg, is this what I think it is? Are you building us a new Deitree? I don't know. I don't know anymore. NCS, do you really intend to build a new Deitree from scratch? Do you have any idea of the scale of the task you plan to undertake? Oh god, wow. Okay, you're laughing. After all that's just happened, you're laughing. You plan to build a tree from a blueprint? The very thought of it. I've never heard a more ridiculous idea in all my life. And that's why you love it, right? And yet this foolishness, nay, foolhardiness, has reignited the fire of passion within my heart. I mean, if you can just do that in this world, I suppose that's the thing. Everyone, let's give this one more try. Let's build a new Deitree and make Ferrofield Farm flourish again. Damn. They just got on board with this real fast, didn't they? Well, damn. Can't say I'm not a little bit surprised. Rosie's right. We rebuilt the farm once, and it all went up in smoke. But the dream ain't over yet. Yeah, and with NCS here, I bet the whole thing will be a piece of cake. We'll have a new Deitree in like no time. I know I'm Brittany, but I don't care. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll make you proud, Pastor Al. Just you watch. Yeah, Pastor Al died in the last episode. He was like, basically what you'd think he would be from the name Pastor Al. But he turned on the ape and lost his life for it. So, yeah. Oh, man. Okay, so the music that starts playing in this part of the game is just epic as hell. And, this is it, but this is like a quieter version of it. Let's put it that way. Wow, just look at that good big blueprint. This new Deitree is gonna be a real beauty. That seals it. My days as a traveling wiggly are over. I'll be staying here to help out and see this Deitree building business through to the end. Oh, it's not just here you'll be going. That's if it has an end. Forgive me, NCS, but I cannot help but think that this blueprint isn't quite finished. It says level 1. How many levels are there on this thing? Wait, I think I understand. This just isn't the whole Deitree, it's just the bottom bit. You split it up into 3 sections, right? Oh my god, how did you guess? What an excellent idea. 3 small projects will be much easier to handle than 1 huge one. Is that how people think? I mean, I get it, actually, I do. I think I actually agree, if I'm being honest, but I don't have a whole lot to draw from in the way of, like, memories associated with that kind of thinking. But anyway, you know, NCS, I learned a lot from Pastor Al, but there's one thing he never taught me. How to pee standing up. Or, I mean, he said there was a way to bestow the Deitree with even more power, but he never got around to telling me what it was. Well, it's a good thing we have it then, isn't it? I'll have to go over all my notes from my time under his tutelage. If I find anything out, I'll tell you right away. See, we already have the Heartwood, which is, pretty much the key to it. Oh, so side quest number 2 here. Thanks again for drawing up the blueprint, my boy. It's got us all enthusiastic about building again. In fact, we're also fired up about making a new Deitree that we want to help build it ourselves. I suspect that the urge to create that welled up within each of us each time you rang that great bell. I totally misread that. The only problem is we're not really sure what to do. We've never actually built anything before. Not properly, anyway. But you could start with the toilet. That is why you must show us how it's done. Gather a few blocks of bark and begin building the blueprint, and we shall follow your lead. We'll need more than a few blocks to build this old tree. Tell you what, while you're teaching these two how to build, we'll go and collect all the materials we need. So, here they go. So they're gonna go get all the materials for us. That is one problem, one huge problem already solved. Seems our fellow villagers are eager to begin building as I. They will do their part of that, I have no doubt. Of that, I have no doubt. But so too must we. Go into NCS and gather enough bark to finish the lowest layer of the blueprint. Rosie and I shall watch how you do it, and teach the others. Looks like you'll need about 40. Okay. Well, let me go just make it then. Alright. Well, we do have 20 steps here. That's part of the blueprint. As well as, what else? Anything else in here? Not really. Okay, I guess the stairs is all. Well, that's funny. Okay. So we need bark? Well, that's not actually too much of a problem. Where you're gonna go to get that is right down here where all these trees are. Imagine that, getting bark from a forest. Okay. Actually, before I do that, one other thing. This... Oh, I hope this doesn't take too long. Well, there's all these blocks here, though. That part of that wall right there. Let me just clear this out for a minute here. It won't take too long because I have this. Yeah, that's right. Of course, I don't want to mess up this bedroom up here either. So we gotta be careful how far we swing. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I thought I destroyed the bathroom for a second there. I mean, it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world. You can just rebuild it again. But there's actually another kind of bathroom that I can build in here. And it's not too bad. It's called a rustic bathroom. And basically all it is the same thing as a bathroom, but with a haystack in it. So as soon as I get this all cleared out, we'll have ourselves a second bathroom. I'm gonna fill this back in because I'm worried about this overlapping the other room. Alright, let's see. Maybe we'll just give this one a small door. Because the ground isn't really even here, so yeah. Totally tired. Oh man, I believe it. So let me just go make myself a door. Oh, blimey, I did already have one. Let's make the pot. Roop. Apparently I already had that too, go figure. The towel rail? Tell me I didn't already have one of those. Okay, I was gonna say. And last but not least, haystack, made out of wheat. Yeah, we have enough wheat to make like 100 of those. Actually, 70 something, but whatever. Okay. Wow, I already had a haystack too? Where did I pick that up from? I must have gathered it while I was wandering around. So anyway, small room now becomes a toilet. Small toilet. And when we add the haystack, it becomes small rustic toilet. Yeah. I don't know how a haystack makes this into a rustic toilet, but you know what it means for me? More hearts. Just because the sky is all a weird color doesn't mean that we can't still do stuff like this in our spare time. I mean, you basically do anything anytime you want. The fact that it was nighttime kind of wasn't helping there with the color palette and all, but oh man. Oh geez, I have to run all the way around to get back in here. Okay, if that's what I gotta do. No, I could have just built up there, but I didn't want to leave something there that monsters could climb up later, even though they rarely come from that end of the town. Anyway, oh, just when I finally got back over here, there's another heart out there. I'm just going to ignore that one. So that's all I wanted to do there. Also, I think I might have figured out what's wrong with my dining room and why this is not making a restaurant over here. I think it's because I don't have a light source in the dining room. Yeah, somebody's probably mentioned that in the comments by now. But I'm recording ahead on all this. Like, the day I'm recording this, I haven't even uploaded part 1 of this yet. I think so many LPs lately have been like that. Oh, I haven't even recorded part 1 of this. Oh. There we go. And... hello? Oh shoot, I need 4 dining tables, not 3. Well, it's something so simple, really. Well, I'm gonna have to take this apart then, because this ain't gonna fit in here, right, if I do it like that. So let's go... table... table... no, table thing... chair. Let me go get stuff and make the stuff for one more. Okay, here we go. Table... chair... and last but not least, boom. Small dining room. And now that that's connected to the kitchen, it should be... let's see. Hopefully it makes a restaurant. It might be too soon? I'm not sure. Also, my kitchen might not be the right kind of kitchen. Either way. But at least we have an actual dining room now. That wasn't officially a dining room all this time. And yet I had all these dining tables out here just sitting here. We're all eager to build the Deitree, my boy. Yeah, whatever. Yes, of course. Okay. Oh, it said that some things had spawned on the farm. Let me see if I can spot them and get rid of them. Because you kind of don't want to leave them sitting around. Might actually destroy your stuff. This is all just planted right up here. I mean, honestly, I'm not too concerned about it. If I can't... oh, it's right there. Yeah. Well, that's a big one. I guess the longer you leave it there, the bigger they get. But I think they can only get so big, and I'm pretty sure that's as big as I've ever seen one, so... might not be that big a deal, but hey, we got rid of it, so good. Alright, now... couple of other things. This puzzle that we couldn't do on the map up here, we can do this one now that we have the pot, so I'm just gonna meet you up there. And there's 2 shakes of a spider dance. Actually, now that I look at this is actually an unexplored part of the map here. What the heck? How have I not explored this yet? Oh, there's another one down there. Jeez. We have to go killing them all out here, too? Jeez, how widespread are these things? I'll tell you what, man. Will the sky turn back to normal if I get them all? Because if they're all the way out here, like, I'm not searching this entire island if there's, like, 5 of them or something. Anyway, yeah, so we're just getting up the mountains here. Ah! Man, I sneezed, and now my nose is all dripping and blubbering, and just a blubbering snot fall, what can I say? Guess that's better than a blubbering time bomb. Oh well, anyway, let's just build up from here. I'm not supposed to be talking right now anyway. I said I'd meet you there. So, anyway, and what am I doing? I'm doing this. It's like, if you want to get around fast, sometimes what you might want to do, like if you're exploring a big open area, is just build yourself up a column like this. Just make sure you have enough leftover blocks to actually do it, because if you have too many, then, or if you have too few, I guess you can't really do it at all. But anyway, this gets us around real fast here. Keep in mind, you will eventually hit the ground. Are we even in the right spot here? Because, good lord. Yeah, okay, I guess we are. Alright. And now this time we can actually jump down this hole because we have the paraglider. Or in this case, whatever it's called. Yeah, see there? And you can let it go and reestablish it. Let it go again, reestablish it. Let it go again, and just keep doing that. All the way until you get to the ground. So, it's actually quite nice. Now let me switch to the pan so I can, well, I already have the water in it, so basically just go in here and dump the water, and you're done. There you go. I just wanted to take care of a few of these small things like this before I went to the end of the, you know, to the end of this chapter, because we're almost done now. So, yep, there's our mini medal. I'm not entirely sure that that's the last one, but it's definitely close. See, there's like all stuff up here we haven't looked at. I think there's a troll up here you can fight. Maybe get some more seeds. There's more land here we haven't looked at. Of course, having the paraglider makes it a lot easier. We have an empty space in here we haven't walked over. I'm sure it's nothing, though. Okay, so we're here back at the, let me show you where I am, actually. Banks of the Bog Wharf, just south of Furrowfield here. We need to get the purple Draki. We haven't done that yet. We got the other 2 Draki statues, not the purple one. So, now that we have the... Whoa! Yeah. But you can also, like, when you're paragliding... Let me see if I can show this off. When you're paragliding, in the middle of while you're paragliding, press the attack button. Which is the X, not Y. Anyway, so, on the map, you'll see, like, a single mountain tile right here that's, like, separate from the others. You want to just come at that from the west, like you were looking east. And that's the entrance to the cave. It's right there. Yeah, maybe a little bit easy to miss. Obviously, I missed it. Good lord. Oh, look at this. We can grind more wheat seeds. Yeah, right. I think we're done with grinding the seeds for a while. Oh, man, a green one? Jeez, I'm just gonna walk right past you. And there it is, right there. Very simple. Well, we have all 3 of these. I think this will give us a recipe. Or do you just stack them and that just does it by itself? Nope. No, we got ourselves a recipe. Oh, man. Do we ever. Stackable Draki, the devilishly delightful likeness of a bold blue Draki. Stack all 3 colors for a surprise. Well, usually when you get a recipe like that, you make it at the workbench, but I think these, you just kind of set them down on top of each other like a dining table, and that works, so... But that's like a different type of recipe, so I don't really know. I'll tell you what, well, if I don't do this now, I'm probably going to forget to do it when I get back, so let me just run back home and set these up somewhere, just for the sake of having it done. Last time I played this, I set them up over here, because there's really, I haven't been doing anything over here. I don't usually build on this side of the town, because that's where the monsters always come from. So, let me just get the other 2 pieces here, which are you, and you, not you. Put that stupid thing back away. So it kind of doesn't matter what order you place these. Just do 1, and then 1, and then 1. There you go, Draki stack. And you get more hearts. People are like, holy shit, what did you make? I don't know what it is, but I love it. Now everybody's gonna come over here. Dang, look at this. Oh my god, I'm swimming in love right now. This is why it's worth it to kind of go around and do this stuff, though. You know, any of the side stuff in this game, there is a tangible reward for it. And I know I said before... Let's go get that bark, by the way. Oops, we're standing inside the blueprint. Can't warp when you're doing that. I know I said before that, like, you could trade the hearts to unlock other islands, but there's also, you trade hearts to unlock recipes on the hub island. And there are a lot of them, let me tell you. You will spend thousands of hearts on those recipes. There are some recipes that you normally have in the first game that you just don't have now, and you have to actually buy them with hearts. So the more hearts you can get, the better. If you're sitting at about 1,000 by the end of this chapter, I'd say that's decent, because you're going to get more when you go to chapter 2. And there's no rush, and you can get hearts on the hub island too, so if you want to just get them there, you can do that, and God knows, if you're going to go to the trouble of building like a million different types of rooms, the hub island is going to be where you do that, because you're going to take all your recipes that you learned from each island all to that one island. Because otherwise, you're not going to build a lot of, like... Wait, what am I doing? The bark is over here. You're not going to be building, like, you know, Chapter 2 stuff in Chapter 3, or Chapter 1 stuff in Chapter 3. Like, that's probably not going to happen. They're all different sorts of chapters, much like they were in the first game, you know? But once you get back to the hub island, you put them all together, and you can make anything you want to, man. And it is so fun. It just feels really good. So, if you're more inclined to pay attention to story or to play for the story, you might not get as much out of the hub island. You might just want to move on to the next story. There will be stuff that you have to do on the hub island to advance to the next part of the story. But if you like just enjoying yourself and taking what you learned from different parts of the world and putting it all together in one, you know, big investment, well, that hub island is your investment, and that's where you're gonna put it all together if you so choose. Again, you don't have to, but I think it feels good too. It feels like you're actually, you know, because the other thing is, some of the villagers that you meet will actually come back to the hub island with you. That's kind of a spoiler, but I don't think it's that big a deal. I think I have enough bark by now, but let me just double check. Yeah, 65, that is definitely enough. Let's go home. Boop. I wanted to go a little bit overboard with it, because you never know. Those 3 guys that went out to get the stuff we need, they'll get the rest of it for us. But the fact remains, though, that we still have this huge-ass tree, and we have to build this. You know, so, like, it's no easy task, really. It's basically, if you put them on the white squares, that's where they go. And once you get up to 40, that's when the real magic happens. You need the toilet! We have 2 toilets now! What are you talking about? Oh, well, that doesn't go there. So once we get down to 25, it should be good. I think 25? Feels like I've put down at least 30 by now, but maybe I don't know how to count or something. I mean, worst case, you could always do them too high, because I'm pretty sure the second level is also bark. But anyway, we got the level all splattered out. Watching you place those pieces of bark in the perfect position was an educational experience indeed. Why, it was positively epiphanic, I guess. Alright, with NCS's highly detailed blueprint to work from, I'm sure we'll be able to make an excellent fist of it. I mean, the characters, the dialogue has basically already spoiled what's about to happen here, but I still couldn't believe it the first time I saw it, and it's about to happen here now. And what's about to happen here is the reason I wanted to do this LP. Because I love this part of the game. I love this aspect of the game. And there I go, using the word aspect. Extra, yes sir. Oh, gather all the extra. Lots of work and leaves we need to finish the blueprint. Oh. Oh, that's right, my hand, I'm building. Oh, I made some wooden steps. Oh. Even though you already had some, but that's okay. I'll just pretend like you didn't. I'm glad we finally tried our hand at gathering materials. I forgot what voice I was doing. Doesn't matter, because we're about to die. Oh, man. Jeez. Fine work, everyone. Now that we have both the skills and the means, the blueprint building can begin in earnest. Amazing. Now, I'm going to shut up and let the music play for a minute here while we watch this absolute ridiculousness happen here. All we need is the blueprint materials, and we got them. We got both of them. Fortunately, it seems Perry and the others have gathered everything we need for the time being. We shall do the bulk of the building work, but it falls to you to place the crucial heartwood, my boy. Once you've done that, our first blueprint will be completed. I think I speak for everyone when I say we're all very excited about building a new Deitree. But if we could get the beastly, ghastly children of Hardon back for... Oh, don't make a little girl say Hardon. That's just disgusting. We're all counting on you, NTS, and you too, Malroth. And here we go. What's going on? I'm not bugging out here, I was gonna say. It seems all the preparations are in order. Everyone, I have an announcement to make. While you were away gathering materials, I was carefully studying NCS while he worked. I have gained a deep insight into the secrets of blueprint building, and I shall share my wisdom with you all. Follow my example, and we will soon see the Deitree standing tall. For Furrowfield! Yo. Just yo. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Oh, if only I could move the camera slowly during this. First time I played this game and this happened, I knew. I just knew. I knew I was gonna do this someday. Can't believe it's already been 4 years since then. Okay, so let's talk to the worm. I wonder what Pastor Al was going on about when he said there was a way to give the Deitree more power. Deitree, not Deitree. I do remember him mentioning it when the ancient builder first built the Deitree. It was decorated with beautiful flowers in 3 different colors. Once again, I'm gonna stop for the music here, or just let the music play here. Yeah, man, I don't know how that motherfucker came up with that song. He's got, like, all kinds of crap going on in there. But, man, damn if it doesn't give you the sense of just a community coming together and kind of a miracle happening, you know? This is what happens when you really work together. You don't have to build this yourself. This huge-ass blueprint, it's 400, 500 blocks of one thing, 600 of something else. No, you don't have to do it. They are doing it for us. And while they're doing that, you're going to have side quests that you can go do, so that way you're not just standing here watching them the whole time. But you still get to hear this fabulous music. This tritone right here. What is that? What is that? How does that work? I do not understand anything about music when I hear this song. It's like ridiculous. Okay, well, alright, side quest time. We have our quest marker, which is now, I believe, wait a minute. Oh, it's over here? Oh, jeez, okay. We'll do that. Yeah, so this is up here where we met the worm. Where we met the worm at the beginning of the game. Or should I say, about a third of the way into the chapter. No, hammer's fine, hammer's fine. Hammer time. Now I'm just going to kind of run through this as fast as I can here. Well, as fast as my stamina will allow me. It really does take seemingly a long time for the stamina to start refilling again after you run it down. So there's no, like, penalty where it waits a little bit longer if you run it all the way down. Because I know some games have that, but this one, not as far as I can tell. So, yeah. So go ahead and run it all the way down if you must, but I don't like to do that because I just don't like to do that to people. Hey, wait a minute. What the hell is this? There's a chest out here. Well, this has been here the whole time. It's a stone sword. So if you want to get one of those a little earlier than perhaps you might normally have done, then there you go. So I'm kind of totally... No, this is the right way. I was about to say, wait, I'm going the wrong way, but no, we're kind of going the right way here. So they're off building back at home while we're off doing something else. Just this feeling of, like, multiple things happening at the same time. Multiple, like, goals being met all at once here. It's like that feeling of knowing that someone's at home cleaning the house while you're out doing some other errands. Like, even if you're at the Publix, you know, bakery aisle or something, you know that back home stuff is getting done. And you're not doing it, but it's still getting done. It's time that you're saving because someone else, you know, decided to take on the task for you. And that's just a great feeling, you know. So this one's probably the easiest one to get of them all. You don't even have to talk to anybody in here. You can just bash out the doors and get it out of the chest right here. There it is. Yay! This is Milk Blossom Seed. First we've seen of that in this chapter. It's wild that you don't get this until now. Because it's not like the place has been totally decrepit up to this point. No, I mean, it's just, we've been growing all kinds of stuff. But no flowers, really. I don't know why I'm grabbing all this stuff, I just felt like it. It does count, I guess, toward the compendium of items and all that. And in that case, like, I'm gonna grab everything here. This stuff isn't gonna break right here. Maybe these castle walls will a little bit. Wait, oh, I can't jump on any of this. Jeez, this might be like damaged castle walls. There are sometimes like damaged versions of blocks that you can get that count towards the compendium. This isn't even giving me that though. This is just giving me stone, so maybe not. I want to get that dumb monkey back for what he did to Pastor Al. And the best way to do that is to build a new Deitree as quick as we can. Oh, that was Malroth. I was like, wait, is the rat saying that? Sweet! The children of Hardon came, destroyed the Deitree, and turned the soil into slime. So the leaders of the fat rats, the bodkins, and the humans got together to decide what to do about it. They pledged to each protect the seeds of the holy flowers, and await the day the builder would return to save us all. Well, baby, you're looking at him. So how about you just brace yourself, because you're about to see some serious shit. Anyway. As far as I can tell, I really don't think there is anything else of super importance on these other islands, but wow, there's just like a little campfire back here. This is kind of cool. I never knew this was here. Is there like a note here or something? Or is this just a place to sleep? It looks like that's a note. Not that I too terribly want to read more dialogue, but I don't know. If it's paper, it might count towards like items or something. Not that I'm trying to 100% that or anything, because good lord, that would be the hardest thing ever. But you can still, if you want, just kind of paraglide out and look at the island for more of a distance just to see if anything else is there that might tickle your fancy. And if you see something, you know, check it out if you want. If not, just walk back to the house. They're probably done by now. It doesn't really take them that long. It is a big blueprint, but there's also a lot of villagers, so all in all, this first one's pretty short because the first level of the tree is pretty small. The second and third levels are, let's just say, a little bit bigger. Not a lot bigger, but a little bit. Maybe not mind-blowingly. Sometimes they'll like stand here and hammer at the air, because how do you program an AI to actually make it look like it's doing what it's actually doing here? Like, I imagine that would be pretty tough to do with this many villagers and all. I can't even imagine. So it looks like they actually are still working on it. But anytime you want, just look at your blueprint, you can see how much they got left. Looks like we have 3 parts left. And one of them's the heartwood that we have to place. The other 2 is leaves, so I'll just stand right here. And eventually they'll show up. Yeah, sometimes the pieces of the, you know, Deitree or whatever they're building will actually show up, even though nobody's standing there, so that's yet another way. There might be a little bit, like, some might say that's buggy, but I don't mind it so much. I get what they're going with this. Oh, welcome back into the house. Did you find out how to power up the Deitree, did you? Ah, the flower seeds we got there? What did you say? It's yes. Did you bring back some flower seeds from the chromatic hay? What else did you find there? Absolutely nothing. Oh, the elder of the fat rats, yeah, and he was telling us they hid them all away, so just in case. So one day we were going to come back. So that's what all those islands are for. We've seen another one of those, actually. Not too far from here. Alright, well, I'd venture to guess this is pretty much done by now, but we still have to do our part, which is to plant these seeds in the grass here. 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. And if I'm not mistaken... Wow, all this new stuff here, I'll tell you. Oops, no, don't throw the seeds away. We need to keep those. Maybe I'll go ahead and eat some tomatoes. My hunger's getting a little low again. I was just looking at it. I'm just eating tomato after tomato after tomato here, man. It's like comb after comb into face after face. Okay, so let's grab the heartwood then. And we're gonna place that right in the middle. NCS completes the Deitree Level 1 blueprint. Yes, I was the one that completed it. Y'all did all that other crap, but I was the one that completed it. Don't forget that. Missed the high five again. Alright. Oh, there you go. And now that we've completed Level 1, what happens next? Well, we gotta find somebody with an exclamation mark over their heads. Who in the world would have one of those? Well, I gotta tell you, it's looking pretty late. Might be a good idea. This ain't looking good? Oh, somebody has to go poop over there. Anyway, any more hearts to pick up? Yeah, she's asleep. Good for her. Let's see, do we have enough bedrooms in this place? Like, I don't know, do I need to make any more? That's smart. Ugh. Yeah, there's something going on in there. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. And the music starts over. Well, it starts with this huge triumphant blast of horns. This horn blast. This trumpet call, whatever you want to call it. Here, just grab some hearts, man. Don't mind me. You keep taking your dump. I'm gonna need your dump later. Get some hearts from Lillian for her room. This room's not too popular, I guess, but oh well. Sometimes they're not. Anyway. So eventually the worm, I think, is gonna have the next quest for us. We just gotta figure out where they went. Anyway, we're gonna need to climb the tree. I think that's where the worm's hanging out up here. Here we go. And you got my next quest, so here we go. Now that we've placed the hotwood and NTS off as blueprints, good and finished. Yippee! Now we just have to plant some milk blossom seeds and give the Deitree. Well, I've done that already. Beat you to it, pal. So that's, I already knew to place them there, but I guess you wouldn't know unless they told you normally. So yeah, that's what you do though. And it's done. So level 1 is officially complete. So beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah. I love when the worm looks up. It reminds me of something. There's some other character that does something like that, where they look up to the sky, and just all you can see is their mouth. I almost want to say Booster from Mario RPG, but I don't think that's it. Because he never does it in a joyful way, and the way the worm's doing it, it's like joyful. It's the same feeling, the connotation, when I see the other character do it. Anyway, I don't know. I also think about the dog crying from the dark crystal. But that dog's definitely not joyful. Oh my gosh, look at the grass. Wow, dude. Oh, it's looking good, man. Yeah, because the sky is looking very oppressive, and we have to fight back the oppression. That's what we gotta do. We gotta do it. Charging up the Deitree. Did she just say cray? Oh my god, dude. No. Hope nobody decides to go back and retcon that. Anyway, big as you like. Guess I'm making level 2 now? Are we making level 2? Yes, we are. I love the way these blueprints, you just like... When you see the area of the blueprint on the ground, when you see how big it is, it's just like, oh my god, are we building something this big? Because in Dragon Quest Builders 1, sure, you build a bunch of blueprints, but at most, they're like 12 by 12, maybe, you know? And this shit is like an entire freaking supermarket, you know? But, yeah, yes but no. Goodness gracious me, what a wonderful blueprint you've drawn for us. That's so much work. Oh, I just, you know, I'm a little bit, I got mixed feelings here, gotta be honest. I don't know if I have the energy to deal with this. But if we all work together, it should be just fine. If we give it our all... He's basically saying what I'm saying, and I'm not even reading the dialogue. Jeez. Alright, Mr. Worm, you got our thing. You got our quest to do while they're working on it. And so they just go right back to it. They start on level 2. The materials, you don't have to gather the materials. They do it all for you. They just put it in a chest. As long as that chest stays where it is, they will continue to build for us. This guy's trying to build the worm. Yeah, that's understandable. This new blueprint of yours is a work of blooming art. I'd never be able to draw something like this. And not only because I ain't got no hands to hold the pencil in. Ah, yes. Tell me where to go. Let me good thinking, Rosie. If it's another chromatic K you're after, I can tell you where to find it. First off, you be wanting to walk to the old tomato farm where that helpful orc lives. Helpful. No, actually, he was pretty helpful. I can't give him too much crap for that. So, new quest marker, which if we look, it's gonna be... That's where the tomato was, right? Is it over here? Oh, okay, it is this one. Wow, okay. So this is where we finally get to go to the place where I thought that you were supposed to go the first time you did this. So, I guess you could say this part of the game, in terms of gameplay, might be a little bit monotonous, because the other guys are doing all your building for you. You're just running off the cliffs and jumping off the side. You get to an island to get something. And so, I mean, the most variety comes from what you actually do when you get to those islands, but otherwise, it's mostly just follow the quest marker, get to a cliff and jump, and then paraglide over to it. So you do get lots of paragliding, which is always fun. But, you know, it might get a little bit repetitive if you think that that kind of thing is repetitive. It depends. Like, how much repetitiveness do you want in between the original stuff? Because there's always going to be some. Almost any game you play, there's going to be some. Especially if you're into RPGs. Which I don't know if I'd even call this an RPG. It has damage numbers, but that's practically it. Otherwise, it's all action all the time. Ever since Secret of Mana came out, though, I always dreamed of more games coming out that would be like that, where you could actually control what you were doing, but still get damage numbers. Because I just love damage numbers. I don't know, man. That's how it was growing up, though. When there were so few games, you didn't have a lot to compare anything to. So when you heard RPG, you just thought Final Fantasy, and that was pretty much it. And occasionally there were others. But Secret of Mana, though, that just kind of blew my mind, because it took the entire formula and just turned it on its head. Oh, you can't place that there. You're in midair. What do you think you're doing? You can't pick that up. That's a flower. Oh, let's go to the hammer. Here we go. Nothing really to pick up here that I don't think we've already seen. Unless you want to just go and get stuff off of the ground, too, because that might be new. You can see if it's new. It'll say the word new in your inventory when it puts it in there. So, there's probably block types we haven't picked up yet. Uh-oh, Bodkin Boyers, here we go! Fortunately, this is all we have to do here, is beat these Bodkin Boyers. The problem is, they're not going to come after us like they usually do. They're standing in very specific spots, and we have to go to them. Which means we got a lot of climbing. Or you can just let Malroth do it, because that works too. Basically, the higher you get, though, the better. So the higher you get, the easier it is to get to the rest of them. Is there another one up there? I don't see a quest marker there. You can even look on the map, I guess, if you want. Well, no, you can't, actually. Okay, my bad. I thought you could. But you do see them, like, over here, so this one's pretty high up. We should probably go ahead and get this one. Oops. Oh, well, I meant to do that a second ago, but... Oh, he's trying to paralyze me. Hey, oh, I don't think so. You can have fall damage if you want. You know, everybody loves that. I don't see too much of a point of going further up in there. He's taking care of that one. Okay, Malroth, you are on a roll today, good sir. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow, there's one way up there. So you almost kind of get a second jump out of that. It's not really so much of a double jump, because you really can't control much of what you do once you start the jump. Or just you're locked into going whatever direction you're going in. So let's see, there's one down here. Might as well get this one. Who knows what Malroth is doing? He's probably already taken care of that one over there. Oh, that's it! Well, shoot. Okay, that's never been that easy for me before. I don't know why this is so easy this time. It just is, man. Like, we haven't even died yet. We've come close, but we haven't died. Here, let me take this. Oh, that's just cord. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, over here, over yonder, we have belongs to the Bodkins, this island does.
Thank you, humans. You feed the Bodkin Boyers, you did. Save me, you did. Their pallid purple faces, did you see? Sick the Bodkin Boyers are, completely enraptured by the children of Hardon.
Alright, I've heard enough. Daffadaisy. Oh. Well, that's one way to conglomerate. Let's take him. And with that, we have what we need. So the first time I played this game, I came to this island. Well, I already said that I came to this island before when I wasn't supposed to, because I went the wrong way. I jumped off the wrong cliff, because there were like 2 cliffs with signs at the end. Like, how was I gonna know which sign to follow? I just went to the one that seemed more obvious. So I came to this island, and I looked all over this place for like a half hour trying to figure out what the hell I was supposed to do here. And it turns out you're not supposed to come here till later, obviously, which is what we had just done, and all that. So when I came back here later, it's like, oh, I get it now. I had to fight all these Bodkin archers, but still. It was pretty annoying, though, because I thought I was in the right spot. I really did. And despite the look of things, we were actually pretty high off the sea level here. So you can fly around and look and see. There's like something over there. That looks cool. I don't think there's actually anything there, but it looks cool. Oh, this island is bigger than it looks, isn't it? There's nothing around the backside, just more moss, seemingly. Oh, God. The camera went below sea for a second there and kind of startled me. Oh, wow, we are under sea level. Okay. Well, let's hope that thing doesn't try to attack us. There is a thing in the sea. We saw it before. Oh, there it is. You know what? I'm going back. I will not be engaging with that. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry. It is actually possible to beat that thing. I've never done it, but I know it's possible, and I have seen it done, so it's a bit mind-blowing, actually. I mean, maybe not so much. There's different ways to do it. You can kind of cheese the game by building blocks to trap it in somewhere, because it has a certain pattern of movement, and you can exploit that, so... Anyway, that's enough said about that. Whoa, we've gone and found some yellow flower seeds, have we? They look so lovely, I can't wait to see them in full bloom. If only old Pastor Owl could have been here to see him, but that's all the more reason to finish the Deitree. That's what he would have wanted. Speaking of Pastor Owl, what? I missed it. He said we needed to imbue it with the purified power of everything that blooms and bears fruit, and I'm not exactly sure how we go about doing that. Ah, you need to get one of each crop, put it into a recipe, and make it into something crazy. That's my theory. And I'm sticking to it, let me tell you. Just like Jack sticks to his crackpot theories on the Jay and Jack Lost podcast. Anybody else ever listen to that? Called in a few times. Sometimes I even got on the air. It's kind of cool. Well, for the most part, they're almost done. I'm not going to bother looking at the blueprint because we already know. Wait, I got the wrong point of view here. There we go. Really don't like when the camera's on top of you like that. It would do that in Mario 64 too, and it's just like, ugh. It's the worst way to play that game. And there it is. So they were done. They were still hammering, but they were done. Maybe they just wanted to keep working to feel like they were doing something. Yeah! Alright. So that's level 2. Here comes the bird. Alright, we placed the block of hardwood and finished the blueprint, Abby. That's blimmin' brilliant. Now all we need to do is plant those daffodilly seeds and charge the... Oh, you did that already. Oh, shit. Man, we are so slow. I don't know what's going on anymore. Jeez, how do you know how to do all this stuff before we even tell you? How can you know what I don't know? Yes, I played Danganronpa. I can quote that game, too. Anyway, I think it would be wise to plant them around the block. Oh my god, you're still talking about that. Holy crap. After all that Danganronpa crap. So there we have it. More hearts, please. Oh, he just looks up in the air, like, just celebrating life. Oh, wouldn't you, though? I mean, shit, man, this music. Bop, 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 bop. Did you see that? A flash of light just came out of the daffodillies. Yeah, never seen that happen before. Yeah, getting a little too meta here. But that's okay, that's level 2. Oh man, it's clearing up even more now. It's so beautiful, all the earth is coming back to life and everything. Like the first Deitree couldn't do that. The natural Deitree couldn't do that. But our man-made Deitree is doing just fine. Well, what do you think about that? I don't know what that means. I'm not trying to make some random statement here. Because I don't even know what statement I would be making if I was making one. But we're complete. Plant the daffodilly seeds, we did. Can you give me level 3 now, or do I have to come up with it myself? Oh right, I have to come up with it myself. I forgot about that part. Let me just see here. Yeah, I think I got it. Here we go. Backwards Z, forwards Z, blueprint go. What do we got? Wait, when do we do the thing with the water? Because our water is still muddy. And eventually that water becomes clear. Oh, there it is, level 3. Yeah, look at that. Oh, man. That's the Deitree. Hell, that's just the cinnamon stick part of it. The cinnamon twist. Yeah, not a whole lot left to go. They'll be done with that in no time, won't they? Yeah, they're very fast. Sometimes they can mess up a little bit. I've heard that bugs can happen with this part of the game. But I haven't seen anything on mine, so... I don't know if maybe it's a Nintendo Switch thing. I don't want to start blaming it on the Switch or whatever. Speaking of the Switch, this Draki statue that I made over here, apparently there's a slime statue that you can make too by stacking slimes on each other. But you can only get it if you have a pre-game bonus code, or you're playing the Switch version and you get like a season pass or a something pass. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe just a game pass. So I guess we'll never get to see that because I'm playing PS4. And if you need any more proof, let me just show you. Right there. Okay. Water of life. Ah. Hey, that's a recipe. So are we doing the water thing now? Because we must have to do it eventually. Hello. What do you got? Alright, we're gonna have to find the water. Yeah, that's just like 2 quests here. Okay, so we had some makes me see me figured it out how to make water of life, so you have. Whatever it is, it sounds good and impressive. I'm sure it'll charge the Deitree up with no end of power. It's already pretty powerful by the look of things. Let's see that fat-ass ape destroy this. Tell you what. Anyway, while we're doing that, how about the now? Let's go find the last of the flower seeds we need. Ah, this is wonderful. I love this part of the game, I swear to God. I know I'm gushing a little bit here, but man, oh man. Okay. Alright, let's go get the other one, because this one's probably the water, isn't it? The end's finally inside, and what's more, everyone here has the will and energy to see our mission through, but there's one thing that we won't be able to handle on our own. Our new Deitree needs a moat of crystal clear water. After all, it is a plant like any other, is it not? But the muddy water that has served us well so far isn't nearly good enough for something so holy. I totally agree. I wouldn't drink it, and I'm not even a holy man, so let me tell you something. Those holy people with all their standards, they must want better than me. better than what I would want, not better than me, like I'm not good enough for them. Whatever, I don't care. That's how I get out of everything. That's my trump card, is I don't care. Jeez, man. Oh, I love, like, getting on the paraglider and making circles around the tree. That's really fun, especially when you get it to level 3. Which one are we gonna do first here, though? Let's grab these hearts. I mean, at this point, there could be hearts all over the place here, and I wouldn't even know it. Because the rooms are still operating. Stuff is still happening in here. Food is still being eaten. And stuff is still being made. Beds are still being slept in. Appreciation is still being felt. It's a crystal clear water. Well, that's, yeah, that one's tricky. So, quest marker for that is right here. Water the Deitree. Fortunately, our warp point is very nearby. And with a very short loading screen, we will come to it. Man, I don't want to have to stop this right now, but it's getting up there. So we head south toward it. Where we got some poles out here that I never picked up. Good riddance. Anyway, just over here, there's a little bit of a... I'm not sure what you call this. Prudence Rock, possibly? Possibly? I don't know. Anyway, we come up here, and I think maybe you're supposed to hear this from a character or something. It's supposed to tell you this. Well, maybe the sign tells you, actually. The sign says... Dive at your own risk and perhaps your own reward. Oh. What a weird thing to write on a signpost. I guess it's better than the YYZ, though. And so if you jump in the water here, normally when you sink in the water, eventually you can, like, land down here and walk around and stuff. But if you keep going down, you can actually hold your breath for surprisingly a long period of time here. And you can also, like, hammer and stuff underwater, too. You're just a little bit slower. But if you go under here and just come up this way... we have water! You know what I just realized? I just realized I forgot to do something back at the house. Boy, I wish I could make a travel medallion. Let me go back and do that real quick, because otherwise this is not going to work. I'll explain when we get there. Yeah, so here's the deal. The pot has an unlimited amount of water, but it can only hold one kind of water at a time. So let's say I stayed there and gathered up some fresh water, some crystal clear water, with the pot. I could have done that and come back here with it. But if I had done that, then I wouldn't have been able... Well, I guess I could have put it somewhere and then drained all this out and then, you know, replaced it. Because once you put something else in the pot, it's going to replace whatever's in there. So, and you can also basically scoop up as much water as you want, and you'll never run out of space in the pot. So that's not the issue here. The issue is just that we have the wrong kind of water in the pot, and that's pretty much it. Well, now that it's empty, we should be okay here. So let me just go back, get out of the range of the blueprint here so we can warp, and I'll see you back down there. So the other thing about the pot that gets confusing is you're always going to be thinking to yourself, well wait, I have to empty it first, right? Before I put something new in it. Well, that's not how it works, because if you try to empty it, it's bottomless. You're never going to run out of whatever's in there. So you basically just, you scoop up something new, and it replaces what used to be in there. So that's pretty much it. There's also a thing about pouring water, but maybe we should talk about that more in Chapter 2. Either way, scoop up the pure water, and now you have pure water. And that's all you need. Now you have as much of that as you could possibly ever need. And you can put it everywhere, you can put it nowhere, you can put it in your mouth, you can put it in your butt, you can put pizza in your butt. And, yeah, I think we're done. So hey, let's go home. You will grow to love fast travel in this game. I can't play a game without fast travel anymore, I'm telling you, man. It's too much. Bum-ba-bum! I hope Dark Souls has fast travel. I think it does. I think, like, any of the bonfires you set are fast travel points, but I might be wrong, I don't know. You don't have to spoil that, but you're welcome to say if you want me to know. What? I held it down, did I not? Oh, maybe because I'm standing next to a rock here? Let me get rid of that. Let's switch back here. There we go, that's what we like to see. Look at that crystal clear blue water, that is lovely. Look how far it goes, too. Ooh. So I could stand further away than this, but I'm just paranoid about missing one tiny little square. It's when I want to fill something up. Like, if I just kept holding the button down while standing back there, I don't know if this would have kept going up here, because I'm pretty sure not. I think there is kind of a limit. Oh, I can't get this to pour. Oh, again, because I'm standing on a rock here. Try over here. Who cares about the rock, man? There we go. And that's all done. I think. Well, here's the thing of it now. Just changing this water is not quite enough. We have to go up here. Well, did we do this yet, though? I think you don't do this yet. Well, I guess they're almost done with level 3, so maybe you do. There's going to be more quest markers up here that are going to tell you, hey, we need some water over here. But I feel like that... No, that's this quest. Okay. It's going to be kind of hard to see here, but I need to put water here. Whoops. And we also need to stand in just the right way. Well, I guess basically just stand so that, same as if you're putting a block down, make sure that your cursor is indicating that that's where you're putting it. And then you just pour. You don't just stand over something and pour it in. I mean, you can do that, but the guarantee of it falling into where you're trying to pour it is not guaranteed. Well, non-existent, I should say. Like, I said guarantee twice in that sentence, and it was kind of pointless. A little bit redundant. Like the Green Day song. I used to not really like that song back when that album first came out. But then, you know, I grew to love it. So here we go. Whee! Oh, look at this. So cool. Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm telling you, man, there is no way in hell. There's no way in hell you'll ever be able to convince me that this is not beautiful as hell. There we go. Yeah, alright, quest is done. We just saw the quest mark spawn down below. Oh, it's right there, right there. Hang on. Whoa. Oopsie. Okay, guess we can climb back up. That's what I gotta do. So this is really neat because you're pouring the water into these little holes and now you're creating this, like, entire waterfall system coming off of this tree. And it just is so cool. You wouldn't think you could do this in a game that looks like Minecraft. I'm telling you, you can. Fantastic work, NCS. The Deitree is now literally overflowing with pure, clean water. It is truly a beautiful sight to behold. It lifts the spirits and calms the soul. Oh, yes, as your father figure. Nay, your brother figure. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. I still do. Now, go get me some Tostitos. Or Doritos. Or Chipotle or something. I've been talking about Chipotle way too much for the last 2 years. Ever since I discovered how awesome it is. I think I knew it even sooner than that, though, because I remember getting nachos at one PAX East, which would have had to be 2020 or earlier. But for a second, I saw that ghost, and I went to try to attack him. Jeez, I feel bad. Anyway, we still have to get in the third island, bring back some flower seeds, yeah. The quest marker will tell us where that is, as soon as we get off the grid here. Yeah, get off the grid. Let's see. So we got that one. We got that one. And we got this one. I think this is the one we saw earlier. Oh, wait, no. No, yeah, actually, yeah, it is. It is over here. Okay. Guess the nearest warp point's probably going to be right here, so let's go. Alright. Oh, God, I love that it just appears there. Got spoiled on this, let me tell you. It's like I said, that first loading screen is long as hell. Just running through here. Maybe fill in a few more map squares, not that it really matters. Like, the map completion doesn't count towards 100%, because there are islands in this game that aren't pertaining to the story. They're just random side islands that you can go do. And it's actually a good idea to do them, because if you complete them, what it is you're meant to do on them, you get an unlimited supply of a certain thing, like wood, or stone, or marble, which would be useful if you actually could access the island before that chapter. Turns out you can't. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so rather than swimming across all this, I'm just gonna grab some earth. I'm gonna build up a little bit here, and and I'm just gonna glide across. That should be enough right there. You don't need a whole lot. Sometimes I find myself wishing I had Tulin, but you really don't need him either. You don't need him either, Goro. You need me. Let's see, how far up is this? We're gonna have to jump from this one? Yeah, I think we are, because we came here earlier, and we were able to get up here earlier. But we couldn't do what the sign said, which was, "May the pink flowers of the Covenant bring life to the land on the far horizon." Here we go. Oh gosh, it's up to 1 hour and 4. Alright, you know what, future self, you can just fuck the sound, whatever, do what you gotta do with it. Oh, coming on down here. Oh man, there are so many ants in here. Jeez, what kind of water is that? Oh my god. Is that a different kind of water that we haven't seen yet? I'm almost afraid to dip it up, because I'll never be able to get rid of it. And I'll have to go all the way back to wherever to get more. Like, if you want to, what you can do back in your town is just make a little hole and put each different kind of water in a different hole. And then if you ever need it, you can just go back and, like, scoop it up, you know, right there in the town rather than do this. I believe this is a new type of water. So here's what I could do, though. I could scoop it up, because I already have water in the regular town. And all it takes is one scoop to fill it up. I'm gonna see what this is. Oh, it's just muddy water. Well, okay, so we're back on muddy water then. Well, I sure hope I don't need clean water where I'm going. I don't think I do. More ants? Hey, any excuse to fight, gain more experience? Huh. I will gladly take it. I don't think they're gonna give that much, though, so... I'm getting my hopes up here. Like, I didn't see how much the other ones gave. Oh, 44? No, that's pretty good. I'll take 44. Yeah, I'll take 44. Oh my god, this filter, though. Gotta love it. I'm just swinging like a madman. It's like I'm playing Diablo 2 or something. One of my sister's ex-boyfriends used to play that, and it was just endless hack and slashing. But it sure was fun, I'll tell you. I enjoyed it. I'd go back any day. Maybe I should go back someday. I don't know if that game was like on a server or if they had that kind of shit back then. I'll tell you. I wouldn't be surprised if it still exists today and there are servers for it though. And that they're probably active. Oh, there's still servers for Trickster apparently. Chuck was playing that not too long ago. And yeah. Well, oh, there's a chest there. I don't know what in the world is in here. What the heck? Oh, fertilizer, huh? Fertilizer. Oh, hello. That's how you're doing. Hold on, you're humans, aren't you? What are you doing here? You're a builder. You're going around Furrowfield looking for flower seeds to rebuild the Deitree? Golly! The human oops to live on this island, you know? He came here to visit. She came here to protect some flower seeds from the old wind. And guess what? She is me! So I'll tell you where they are right now. No, actually I'm not her. I just wanted to feel important for a few seconds. That's okay though. I took a vow. I never go back on my word. Can I break the carpet here? Oops, no, I'm not trying to scoop all that. Let me just see. I'm curious because it might be another thing I could add to my thing. Nope, you can't break this. I already broke some columns earlier. Apparently these are breakable as well. There's a certain kind of room you can make with these. I don't remember offhand what it is. I don't think I could actually make it because there's so much I don't have yet. So much that you don't get access to until later chapters. Otherwise, I'd be rooming it up right now. Anyway, if you go behind the waterfall, this is where your seeds are. If you're looking for them. There you go. Coral lily seed. Boy, one of the few times you can kind of see my face. See my eyes looks all messed up. Alright, that's another set of seeds in the bag. Now we found all three. Let's say thanks to the slime and then get these bad boys back to the farm. He wants me to say thanks to the slime. What a good gesture. I'll say thanks. Good work, builder. Those were the last flower seeds. You've collected all of the seeds from the Covenant. And now that we've delivered the 3 sets of seeds to the new builder, the Alliance's mission is finally complete. I'm not a bodkin, or a fat rat, or a gooman, but I'm still really happy that this day has come. Ever since then, this island has been blessed. Day has come! I can't sing. Not when I got like a tiny bit of breath left anyway. I kind of feel like there was a different way to go back there, and I'm curious if there was something there. I just want to look. No, I think this was the other way, and there doesn't seem to be anything here. It'd be funny if there was, though. I wonder if you can just like blast through the wall. But you can't even break that wall. Well, never mind then. It's kind of funny. There's grass out here, though, like green grass in a cave. Yeah, that's very weird. No, I think we're pretty much done here. So, let's go home. Loath as I am to do this, I am going to need to stop the video here because this sound thing is so stupid. I would have no problem recording like an hour and a half at a time if that wasn't a thing. But I tell you, man. And the sound is not messed up in the video when it comes out of my capture card. It's messed up when I put it in Sony Vegas, like the sound loops back to the beginning, even though the peaks still look like they're different. And it's like, I don't know why that is. Maybe Sony Vegas 10 just can only hold so much in its memory, and so it starts repeating the sound after a certain point. I don't know. Either way, the longer I sit here talking, the worse it's going to be. So I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.